claiming you a killer. Still ain't get back for your homie. I wanna be merchant on that nigga. Mama bitch bought a bitch home. They both know I'm finna kill him. We love threesomes. I like having flying monkey in the middle. My new bitch stink. So she got undressed. I hit that swerve with. I'm disrespectful.
Yo, what's the word, YouTube, man? As you can see, man, we back at it again with another fucking reaction video, man. And honestly, man, we finna get ready and hear about the OMB Peezy story, man. If y'all don't know who OMB Peezy is, he a rapper from, I think, Alabama or somewhere. But I ain't gonna lie, man, we finna just go ahead and let the video play. We finna roll us up a wood and shit. Let me know what y'all want to see next, man. No fun.
Don't say no cap, bitch.
No cap. That's his name. What is he? Is he ops or is he homies? I don't know. Is he ops?
Now why that nigga gonna go say that in the song and no he ain't in Mobile? You gonna leave your little partner down here to get, man.
That shit fucking me up. That shit really eat at me, you feel me? Yeah. You niggas ain't been through what I've been through. I found my grandma when I was 10 years old, you feel me? You know what I'm saying?
Grandma?
Robbed and got robbed. Shot and got shot, you feel me? I'm talking about you still ain't been through this shit, you feel me? The first person that was close to me that had got shot, she ain't died. It was my sister. Shit, you know that shit went. That shit went in at the top of my foot. It traveled through my whole foot and went out my heel.
Oh shit, really?
Yeah, so it broke like 2 or 3 bones right here, you feel me?
Breaking news in southwest Atlanta tonight. In just the past 90 minutes, police telling Channel 2 someone fired shots during a recording for a music video. This all happened at a scrap metal business.
And they said everyone scattered, took cover, ran. Some people heard 20 shots. Others told me maybe even more than that, up to 30 or 40 shots when they believe it was multiple people firing as a group came in here during the...
Ayo, squad. What's the
Gang. I rather all us shoot than one of us shoot on game.
deal? Back with another video, man. You know Mobile, Alabama has been shaking something up these past couple of years in the rap game. And now another person that's been making hella noise is finally getting a bit of love. OMB Peezy. You know, OMB Peezy seen it all, from prison to being the main suspect charged for shooting up Roddy Ricch in 42 Doug's music video, allegedly. But many don't see him giving back to the community, trying to provide better for the kids, using his music to send a message to the youth. He's underrated, but that's changing every day. This is the life of OMB Peezy. So without further ado, let's skip the play and get down to business. Born in the little neighborhood of Orange Grove, Mobile, Alabama, LaParis Dade.
I want to know how Alabama them is, though, because I've never really been down south for real, besides New Orleans, but I just want to know how the whole South just culture is, really.
OMB Peezy didn't have anything to his name but his family and life. Coming up, it was rough, and at as early as 8 years old, he experienced some horrific things. Peezy was one of them right in the room when his homie Joe was playing with a shotgun and accidentally hit himself in the head.
Put the that motherfucker long, so that motherfucker like right here, he pulled the trigger with his toe, but he pulled the trigger like I bet you the motherfucker ain't gonna go off like I seen one here, you feel me? Boom, that motherfucker go off, you feel me? Jeez.
As if that wasn't traumatic enough, his experience with gun incidents at a young age didn't end there. He also had to go through his cousin getting taken out by his best friend and his sister getting shot, but thankfully surviving.
The first person that was close to me that had got shot, she ain't died. It was my sister.
Trish facts. OMB Peezy grew his locks out to honor his cousin's passing, because he always told him to grow dread.
Oh, my nigga died. I didn't bring my shit out.
So it's in memory of him?
Yeah.
I see.
Mama Peezy was behind bars and his pops was taking care of him. When she got out, it was time for a change, and she took Peezy and moved to California. In Peezy's mind as a kid, bro was hyped, thinking it's about to be Baddie Central and palm trees and living free, no longer running through the grove with his woes. But he got a U-Haul van with 13 hours of driving.
Boom, so we stayed up for like an hour or two. Everybody get in the back of the van.
Yeah.
I get in the back of them. Yeah, we drive. Everything I know, we been riding for like 12, 13 hours.
Just like that, Peezy was...
I ain't gonna lie. I hate driving for more than 4-5 hours. I ain't gonna lie. That shit would be irritating.
Sacramento, California, starting from scratch. Mama Peezy, after some struggles, got him into a shelter. For some, this might be a harsh change, but for a man like OMB Peezy, he was already familiar with the shelter settings, being in one back home in Alabama before. So to Peezy, he was in Cali and he was going to embrace the opportunities from the new life.
Yeah, that wasn't the time I was in the shelter though. You feel me? Like I've been in a little Penelope house. They call that shit the Penelope house in Mobile and shit. And so that shit wasn't really nothing. It was just I was more happy being in a different, like, you feel me? I don't want, because you know a nigga ain't never had shit. You feel me? I wasn't tripping on not having shit. I'm all the way in California, nigga. I'm gonna make something happen.
Mama Peezy had the same mentality, go-getters. She went to school and started doing nursery care for the elderly to try to provide. People tried to drag Peezy into gangs, but he was his own man and stood solid. It was in Sac where he got part of his name. Residents couldn't say his name right, so he just shortened it to Peezy. And OMB, aka Only My Brothers, is what him and his homies created.
My name OMB Peezy. It came from when I came to California. I ain't like how people say my real name. Cause God, they pronounce words and shit, you feel me? So I just told them to call me Peezy. And then me and my niggas that I had met when I had came to California had started this little shit called OMB. So I just put that shit in front of my name and ran with it.
OMB, what does that stand for?
Only My Brothers.
Soon realized how bad off his life
I ain't gonna lie. I fucks with
was
it.
in Bama when he saw how kids in Cali were living in stable homes with toys and all that. Ready to level up his paper, Peezy adapted to this new environment, hitting licks like it was his favorite hobby. Since high school, Peezy was putting beats on students and jacking their iPhones, so from early on, the cops already knew him as a menace.
Right. Were you getting in trouble all through high school and shit, or were you kind of keeping your nose clean?
Yeah, I was thugging.
What kind of shit?
Going to jail and shit, like, we used to be beating niggas up and taking their iPhone and shit, you know what I'm saying? That's what I had got caught for, you feel me?
The original Sticky Fingers, Peezy, was stealing everything from clothes to golf carts. Bro was getting it any way he could, but his stunts
I ain't
landed
gonna lie,
him
that shit just sound wild as hell. Damn, golf cart game.
out of juvie. Peezy was a menace to the law, giving hell and going on the run from all the POs.
Been fighting cases and been on probation. Kids in cases been, and then on probation, I've been on the run and shit, like, you know what I'm saying? I ran from my POs and shit. I ran from every PO I had.
The rap sheet was stacking up during the teenage years, but one situation knocked some sense into bro. His criminal activity escalated until Peezy found himself in serious trouble for strong armed burglary and assault. Luckily, the charges were reduced to theft with misdemeanor battery, but it left him with 7 years probation.
I stayed on probation. Before I just got on probation, I was on probation for 7 years.
What's worse, around that time he got locked, his shorty was near giving birth and his son was born while he was on the inside. Peezy could have been present, but around that time she was pregnant, Peezy got jammed up with the law, and he was able to bond out, but bro went right back to the shenanigans and got locked up again for having a pistol.
Wasn't able to bond out?
I burned out, and then I got caught with another.
Oh.
So they kept my ass in no bill.
So now
That's fucked up for sure though.
he had to figure out what the hell to do with life to provide for his son. When old girl was pregnant, he tried the 9 to 5 at a warehouse, but after a day, Peezy dipped.
Shit, I tried to work at a warehouse. I couldn't do that shit, bro. I showed up one day, then did the next day, then never came back.
School was out of the question too. Peezy already dropped out of 9th grade because at one point he was moving around and ended up in the A with his pops. Every school was teaching something different, so Peezy ain't know what the hell was going on. So bro said, screw it. The school matching bro energy said screw it too and kicked him out. Peezy had a decision to make. Continue in the trenches to provide for his son and risking losing his freedom or his life, or pick up the mic and channel his life into a music career.
Pick up the mic and channel his life. What the fuck?
He already had a passion for it.
He had to write that one out.
At 8, he was writing raps, and by 12, when he moved to Cali, he recorded his first song in Mama Peezy boyfriend's studio. So now, it wasn't tough to make the decision to pursue a music career and step away from the streets. He loved his son too much to not try to give him a proper life different from what he lived. On August 31st, 2016, Peezy got on his grind and dropped off his first official video, a remix to Kodak's Skrilla, and bro, talent was undeniable. The flow, the bars, the vibe, Peezy had it. From there, Peezy kept with the heat, dropping his breakout banger, Layout, less than a year later, and the streets and industry was tuned in. He linked with the Bay Area legend E40 through his mans. Peezy flew out to New York and started his meetings with labels.
Don't you just hate when you lose a fucking lighter when you need that bitch?
Will first sign a distribution deal with 300 before signing the E40. At the time, though, Peezy didn't know how much Mills Dude was making off their deal, and he signed for 20 bands to E40.
What made me realize I should have waited with the record deal? Goddamn, I'm seeing these niggas that signed for millions and shit, straight directly to labels and shit. 1 million, 2 million, 3.4, all this shit. Man, I signed E40 for $20,000.
Peezy learned a hard
I ain't
lesson.
gonna lie. That's why it's like, bro, motherfuckers be coming from the hood to celebrity status, folks. So they don't even really think about it like that. They just see that $20,000 is more money than they ever had type shit.
The difference with the streets and the industry. The industry might smile and be buddy-buddy, but their motives are always purely negative. Looking back, Peezy wished that he could have waited about 6 months before signing the deal.
Okay.
I tell myself to be more patient though, cause I rushed into a lot of shit like signing and shit. I wish I would have waited at least like 6 more months or something.
Peezy learned it took a mature route though. Deal had already passed, so he got up out of it and kept moving with no hard feelings. Peezy was out here touring with T Grizzly and them, collabing with King Von, dropping his EP Humble Beginnings, and went on to be doing something even bigger and turning up Rolling Loud performances. The blessings were pouring in, and bro deserved it. Peezy
Bro, definitely got some heat. Bro definitely got some heat on the music side too.
and started diversifying his fame doing the cooking show Hood Essentials.
Hey, that OMB Peezy. Today we finna be making Peezy's famous steak quesadilla. I first tried a steak.
It's like a street dude start repping the benefits of a better life. The past lifestyle always gets a hold of him. On March 2019, Peezy performed at the Soul Kitchen in the hometown of Mobile, Alabama with Bootsy headline. But at the after party, Peezy got into it with the ops, and when he dipped outside, the ops caught him lacking and let the hammer fly, shooting him in the leg.
Oh, I had got shot. Yo, I had got shot.
Do you love getting high, but smoking hurts your lungs? I've got you covered. You need to try.
Shot at the club, fighting in the club and shit.
With so many rappers being lost to gun violence, fans were worried. Peezy posted pics updating that he was good and a clip after he was hit acting like nothing was happening. Just a regular day in the life. The bullet went through Peezy's foot, breaking a couple bones.
That shit, that shit went in at the top of my foot. It traveled through my whole foot and went out my heel.
Oh shit, really?
Yeah, so it broke like 2 or 3 bones right here, you feel me?
Yeah.
OMB Peezy got over that hurdle, but the losses kept coming. He would lose his homie Tato, who got shot, and his grandmoms. Both losses impacted Peezy heavy, because those was his people.
I saw you had this new video that was like a rest in peace song for your friend Tato.
Yeah.
Can you tell us how he passed and sort of what he meant to you?
Like, goddamn, he had got shot, you feel me? That was like my little brother, you feel me? Like, you know what I'm saying?
Peezy repped both of them in dedication songs in Street Made Me and Miss Louise's House.
This shit crazy as hell how motherfuckers be losing people back to back to the
A rough road, but Peezy kept walking forward. Then the next time we know, beef was at the door waiting. Peezy was on the Community podcast and had to get something off his chest. According to Peezy, him and a fellow rapper in Alabama named No Cap was cool, but he started being on some divisive type of vibe, saying that Peezy wasn't from Alabama, when Peezy was the one trying to unify the hood. So he let it be, knowing that No Cap a B, and said that he gonna pipe down Cap's moms.
Mobile, Alabama.
Yeah, he said he gonna fuck Shorty OG. That shit wicked, folks. I ain't gonna lie.
Who? Don't say No Cap, bitch.
No Cap. That's his name. What is he? Is he ops or is he homies? I don't know. Is he ops?
He's a bitch.
Don't No Cap got a brother? I don't know. No Cap got a brother, like a rapper brother?
I don't know. I don't know. He got a mama. She fine as well.
Oh shit. Well then.
That nigga mama fine.
Oh, so this shit real.
That set things off between the two, sparking a back and forth. Under a post on Peezy IG, No Cap hopped in the comments coming at Peezy, finishing it off with a picture of his own with the caption, "They leave it in the interviews, I leave it in the streets." The two worked in the past releasing the song Demons, and Peezy.
Damn, for they so damn work together on the song, folks. I forgot all about that shit, folks. I ain't gonna
Even
lie.
did music with NBA Youngboy, who No Cap is signed to. So it's crazy how they started butting heads like this. The two stopped sending jabs at each other. Hopefully that means that the beef won't go any further or turn it into something that's crazy. It don't really need to be that way. Peezy had more coming his way still to overcome though. February 21st, 2021, news broke that someone allegedly slid on Roddy Ricch and 42 Doug at a music video they were shooting at a scrapyard on Wells Street in Southwest Atlanta. 3 people were injured.
Every fucking city be getting busy these days, folks. But for Chicago, we having those switches. I ain't gonna lie.
The attack. Luckily, no one was murked, and Roddy and 42 Doug were safe. Next thing we know, the most unexpected news would hit the net. OMB Peezy was locked up as a suspect in a shooting and was expected to face charges for aggravated assault with a deadly weapon and possession of a firearm during the commission of a crime. This time, like other times in the past where footage was released, Peezy stood on the code he believed in. Bro was solid, never talking, never ratting to the police in the interrogation room. Peezy will bond.
Especially, I mean, shit, if he didn't do shit, he really shouldn't say shit anyway. He ain't gonna really know shit if he didn't do shit.
But he had to wear an ankle monitor and surrender his passport and had to check in 14 days before he intended to travel for approval. After a year and a half, the case would finally be dropped in August 2022. Peezy was a free man. Peezy been doing his thing, staying far from any trouble and continuing to drop that heat on his fans. His latest release is his DJ Drama Gangsta Grills mixtape, Misguided. OMB Peezy been through it all and came out with the W. He took losses and made hella mistakes, turning the pills and drops to coke, but it made him who he is. He got the talent to leave one hell of a legacy on the mic and growing and learning the instruments. Gives back to the community from free haircuts for the kids every year to showing them a better way.
Tell me what you got going on today, man. Oh shit, we giving out free haircuts to the kids and shit. The first 50 kids will come get free haircuts. You know what I mean?
He doesn't just make music.
I ain't gonna lie, folks. That shit cold as hell, especially since like I'm a barber my damn self. You feel me? I could probably be the one cutting that. Yeah, that shit gonna be cold as hell if I ever get up there.
Puts meanings and messages in his music to inspire, motivate, and touch the lives of those that are going through it. Let's see where his journey leads us. Until
shit though, y'all make sure y'all like, comment, and subscribe, man. Make sure y'all let me know what y'all want to see next and share. If y'all want to see anything specific, just send that shit right to my IG.
What you know? I hope you know G Herbo Rich, I hope you know. I hope you know I ain't gon' kick it, bitch, I'm smoking dope. I hope you know I hate